that video of me getting my chain snatched 6 years ago has recently resurfaced and gained millions and millions of views in the past 2 days. Because of the amount of attention it's getting, I want to give you all the full story on what happened. I am a motivational speaker and music artist, which is why I was performing in a school in the first place. I do a concert at the end of every assembly, and that day, at that middle school in Houston, Texas, someone snatched my chain and ran into the crowd. I jumped down, caught him, got my chain back, and immediately called for the principal and the police to come to the situation. After talking to them, they asked if I wanted to press charges, and I said no and chose to connect him to a mentor instead of taking those charges because I cared about his future and wanted to set him up for success as much as I possibly could. I met with him and his family and connected him to my boy James, aka Stunna, who was a jack boy in a gang in Houston that spent much of his life in prison for committing robberies. Stunna had completely changed from living a life of crime to being on fire for God and walking out his purpose, and we were hoping the same thing would happen for this young man. Unfortunately, that young man gave up on mentorship and continued down the wrong path until he was eventually murdered in the streets. My heart goes out to him and the countless other youth that are negatively impacted by society's influences. That's why I was at that school 6 years ago and am still doing the same thing today, dedicated to showing the love of God to as many youth as I can. They are the future.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this is where my biasness is going to come into play because he's doing something good. I won't necessarily say it's for the community, right? He's just doing good, right? And I guess the nigga name is Austin Lanier. They snatched your chain, bro, because you whack. And you're probably from Houston, Texas, right? So you extra whack. Or it says on his Instagram page is VA to HTX. I'm assuming that's he's from Virginia to Houston. Bro, you whack. And they tried you up because you look like a whole ass mark. And he was trying to eat. You come in his fucking school with a, I don't know, couple $1,000 worth chain on. Take this shit back to Virginia. I done stole your chain too. I don't even rob people now. You come around me with that shit, I'll probably take it off you. Not saying that that's right because it's dead ass wrong. However, he went through the whole corny shit of trying to say that he was going to try to put the boy through a mentor program and all this yada yada yada. Gave him a choice. First of all, sir, you violated by fucking alerting the authorities, you bitch ass nigga. You could have just jumped down there and got your chain back and got back on stage or just left. You decided to contact not only the principal but the fucking authorities, and then when they ask you if you want to press charges, you want to seem like you cool. Do you like a snitch that act like he changing his mind? You still a snitch, sir, and we don't respect that monkey shit. Now the boy shouldn't have been trying to steal his chain. I will say that he was fucked up for that. However, probably coming from a broke ass home, right? No money, mom struggling, dad ain't around, and he once again, nigga ain't trying to work no mech job. Now you should probably do the right thing and not steal your chain. But just like black rappers, you got to know when you come around with all that shit shining and shimmer, these kids are poor. Knock that shit off. I be hate when rappers, black ones, get robbed and they want to act surprised. Oh, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? You set yourself up, and the nigga was gonna give you early retirement, sir. You lucky you was in the school. He probably would have blicked your ass in a parking lot in front of a 7-Eleven. In any event, what I will say to leave this on a good note, keep doing the work of, I don't know if it's God. Keep doing the good work of the white man. It's the least you motherfuckers can do, even if you do come from poor backgrounds. Every white person needs to contribute to the positivity of minorities. That's where I'm at with it. I don't give a damn if you don't like it. Leave a comment. In any event, I'm out.